How's it going, everybody? Cub Fan here, and here are some useful tips, tricks, and things you might not have known about Minecraft. In multiplayer, you can't see names through chests. If you put a saddle on a pig and then put the pig in a minecart, the minecart will then move extremely fast on its own. Pumpkin stems always have their stems point to the northwest, regardless of the orientation of the pumpkin. By pressing F3 and the letter B on your keyboard, you can see the hitboxes around entities. If you push a boat on land, it will destroy snow. Minecraft pigs all have nipples. Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to go to the moon in Minecraft. Well, now you can. Hey-oh. Wow. Okay. Not bad. 400 blocks. Where's the ground at? I can't tell which way is up. Oh, we made it. Fun trip. You can use giant mushroom blocks as a fuel source. A single block of glass will absorb nearly all the damage taken from TNT. Right-click with a piece of armor in your hand to equip it. You can breed chickens with pumpkin seeds. Water does not affect paintings. Creepers don't actually touch the ground. They levitate slightly above it. Cauldrons can slowly fill up with water while it rains. You can place all these items on end portal frames. Redstone dust is invisible when viewed from below. The torches in the redstone repeaters are actually full torches. The orientation of levers is dependent on which direction you're facing when you place them, and also they can be placed upside down. You can swim up a water stream through chests. Terrifyingly, sheep keep their wool when hit by an invisibility potion. God, that's creepy. If you press F3 plus H, it allows you to see both the item ID and how much durability a tool has left. Zombies and creepers cannot jump over carpet-covered fence or just regular carpet 1 block high, but players can. You're more likely to catch a fish when it's raining. You're least likely to catch a fish when your bobber lands in a water block that does not have direct access to the sky. Items bounce when dropped on stairs. The fuller the Minecraft moon is, the higher probability that mobs will spawn with weapons, armor, and above ground abilities. Note that the moon does not need to be out for this to be in effect. You can repair chainmail armor with a piece of iron. Silk touch shears don't take any damage when mining the following blocks: wool, dead bushes, sand, grass, podzol, glass, packed ice, and regular ice. If you have a fishing rod enchanted with lure, you can cast your rod into the water, wait for the bobber to land, then switch to your normal fishing rod, and the rod will still act as if it's enchanted with lure. You can change a dog's collar color by right-clicking it with different dyes. Lily pads will always have the same orientation in the same block, no matter how many times you place them. Snow golems wear their pumpkin as a hat, and their true face is revealed behind the pumpkin. You can't shoot a bow at a fence from close range. You can't grow large jungle trees with snow next to them. Baby mobs will follow their parents around wherever they go. The lower the light level, the faster mobs will spawn. Lava pools can ignite tall grass, starting small brush fires. You can cause the dragon egg to drop as an item by breaking it on a torch, or by pushing it with a piston. But if you concentrate hard enough, you can get your dragon egg to float. If you put ice or packed ice beneath soul sand, then the soul sand will cause you to move even slower. You move faster through water encased by blocks. If you shoot an arrow at prime TNT, it'll bounce off and ricochet back. Fall damage is calculated from the number of blocks you fall minus 3, so the maximum amount of blocks you can fall is 22. That was a close one. You can jump into either water source blocks or flowing water from any height and survive. Throwing a potion at your face. Let's see, we got a 2-minute and 15-second boost there. Is much more effective than throwing the same potion at your feet. See, we only got about 1 minute and 38 seconds there. Do you hate cakes? You're in luck! Pistons can send cakes to the void. Both a clock and a compass will work inside a crafting table without actually crafting the item. Nether brick fences and regular fences don't connect, and mobs cannot fit in between them, but a player can. Skeletons and zombies don't burn on soul sand. You can use a cauldron filled with water to undye dyed armor. If you place lava 1 block higher than water, then you can have a lava stream and a water stream side by side. When a block of ice melts, the resulting water doesn't flow. To make an easy 1 deep lake, place water buckets on the diagonal of every block in the 1 deep lake, and before you know it, you have a full lake with all water source blocks. To fill an inventory or a chest with blocks, simply take the blocks and hold down right mouse button and then drag along, and 1 block will be placed in each slot, and when you're done you can gather them all back up quickly by double clicking on the block. To move several of one type of item into a chest or into your inventory quickly, pick up an entire stack of the item you want to move, mouse over another stack, hold shift, and double click. And this also works the opposite way. If you ride a minecart into water, you'll still take fall damage. Flowing water does not break lit portals, but explosions will. If you accidentally happen to light yourself on fire, you can jump into a cauldron and put yourself out. However, this does use some of the water in the cauldron. Dispensers can put both minecarts on tracks and also boats onto water. If you right click on a pig with the carrot on the stick, you can switch to another item while still controlling the pig. If you have a punch 2 bow, you can jump over large gaps by shooting yourself in midair. You can cure a zombie villager by hitting him with a weakness potion and then giving him a golden apple. Now you have to be careful when you do this because while he's being cured, he has strength 2. But then after about 5 minutes or so, your zombie will turn into a villager. After you defeat the dragon in the end, if there are still a few ender crystals left, you can actually move those in survival. So I'll show you how to do that right now. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place a piston directly above the ender crystal like that. Next up, place a piston above, 2 blocks above the piston you just placed, and push that piston into the ender crystal. Alright everyone, so now you're going to make a structure that looks like this. So you got an arm coming off of this piston here, Peter facing into this block, and that block there, and then dust in the corners. Then take a block and cover that piece of redstone dust, the other piece of redstone dust, and this repeater here. And then just simply take redstone wire, run it down to the piston, grab a lever, place it right there, and you're going to give it a quick flick. That was not quick enough, apparently. Okay, this time. There we go. So the piston's glitching out. Now what you have to do is you have to leave the loaded chunks. So you can make a bridge a few hundred blocks out this way and just walk down it. It doesn't work if you relog, so you just have to leave the chunks totally. Okay, so then once you've gone sufficiently far out and unloaded the chunks, you can come back over and we'll go ahead and shut this off. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay, Then we'll take a piston, place it right next to the ender crystal. Or no, sorry, right there. And we're going to go ahead and extend it. And it should move over a block. Yep, there we go. And then you can just keep on moving it like so. And so yeah, that's how you move the ender crystal in 1.7.2. And this was discovered originally in 1.5 by test. It only snows in between blocks. You can't open a chest with any solid block including dirt above it, but if you till dirt to make it farmland, you can. If you leave the seed of your world blank, the world will generate a seed based on your computer's date and time. If you name any mob Grum or Dinnerbone, they will turn upside down. Zombies and skeletons can sometimes spawn naturally or pick up items in armor. If they wear a helmet, they won't burn during the day. Baby zombies are much faster than regular zombies, and also they do not burn during the day. If your character has a cape and you put a leaf on your head, the cape will turn green. When you take it off, it goes back to its normal color. Mobs don't spawn in mushroom biomes during the day or during the night. You can use middle mouse click to select a block when you're in creative mode. In creative mode, if you name a mob egg, the mob will spawn with that name. You can repair broken items in a crafting table like so. And when you do, you get a 10% bonus in the durability of the new item. To quickly get rid of all of the items in your inventory in creative, shift click the destroy item icon. To make a small nuclear weapon in Minecraft, simply place a TNT minecart on a rail, get below that rail, and then just go ahead and put a bunch more TNT minecarts on the rail as well. And whenever you feel like you've put enough on there, go ahead and just push the cart off. And there we go. Took out a sizable chunk of terrain. Cacti can be used to delete items easily. Cacti also have no bottom texture. You can make an item elevator in vanilla Minecraft that can go up as high as you want to and uses absolutely 0 redstone. So you just go ahead and place down this block like so, block like that, and then go ahead and put glass up like this in a cross pattern. And again, this was designed by the man himself, Test, once again. Awesome guy. I'll provide a link to his channel in the description. And then go ahead and put down your water stream. Hook up a clock to whatever you're going to have dropping items in, or you can just throw them in manually if you don't want to have any redstone at all. And then as you can see, the items get teleported up. And then up top you can come up here and pick them up. How cool is that? The best food item in all of Minecraft can be crafted with an apple and 9 cubic meters of gold. And that is the OP golden apple. And the effects it gives you are absorption, regeneration, resistance, and fire resistance. If you're looking to keep track of the days in Minecraft, go ahead and make the following device. Place a chest down like so, and a dropper placing into that. Then 4 pieces of redstone dust, and a daylight sensor like so. Then go ahead and place a hopper on top of that, and a chest here. Now this device will output whatever block you put in here into the chest once per day. And then you want to put some stuff up here as well and fill this chest. Now this clock can keep track of Minecraft in-game days for 3,456 days before it needs to be refilled, or about 9.5 in-game years. If you give yourself fire in creative mode, you can craft chainmail armor. You can craft books, mushroom stew, and pumpkin pie right in your player inventory. If you put a pumpkin on your head, you can look at Endermen all you want without them becoming aggravated. Sugarcane grows at exactly the same speed on dirt, red sand, grass, and regular sand. Most Minecrafters know that you can place a torch under sand to break it easily. However, you can also use these other blocks: levers, cobwebs, tall grass, mushrooms, player heads, rails, half slabs, saplings, flowers, flower pots, torches, carpets, lily pads, redstone repeaters, redstone dust, comparators, daylight detectors, tripwires, trapdoors, buttons, pressure plates, redstone torches, cake, sugarcane, and string. Wow, that's a lot of blocks that can break sand. And this will be all for me today, guys, so I hope you enjoyed these tips, tricks, and tidbits. This has been CubFan. Goodbye. It's funny because Chrome is now a pinata. Oh, he died. Oh, I'm sad.